What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jeezy, and this is another episode of Room 310. I got my man Fresco here as we're going to have a special edition.
Thank you for having me, CJ. Today we're gonna have a special Wayne appreciation
Weezy.
episode. A lot of talk about Wayne in these last few weeks, and I recently made a post on my TikTok that got pretty good traction. So we just gonna go over some of our favorite Wayne moments, favorite Wayne songs, and yeah, just give some praise to one of the goats when it comes to the music thing. So starting with you, CJ, what song was it that you heard that made you say, "Oh, Wayne kind of different," or "This is that guy"? Like, what record made you feel like that?
Man, there's so many. There's so many. But, I appreciate you sending me these questions in advance, man. So I
Yeah,
had some
yeah.
time to really think about it. I had to go back in time. I'm a little bit older than y'all. But it was The Carter. Literally the first song, I think it's called Walk In.
Mhm,
I remember I was out and about some hotel party. We were pre-gaming in the car. One of the homies threw it on. One of the OGs, he's definitely older,
mhm.
and threw it on. And you know, something just about this flow, the cadence, the confidence. I just haven't heard that. And it kind of struck me. And from that day on, I was like, this guy, no disrespect, this guy, but Lil Wayne, is definitely going to be somebody.
This
And as
guy's
you can
going
see,
places.
yeah, have you heard of this guy? You heard of it? But definitely the Carter walk in,
Okay,
that song, that was it for me, man, honestly.
okay. Yeah, for me, I'd have to say, his verse on "We Taking Over." DJ Khaled. Like I had knew of Wayne before then because I had older cousins and they listened to like Hot Boys when BG and Juvenile were like the faces of the group. So I had knew who Wayne was, but I don't think it was until like the "We Taking Over" verse where I was like, oh, he really might be taking over.
Nah, man, I do remember that too. I do remember that. Like that song was I mean, shout out to Khaled, man. That was definitely a beat. That was
That was one of
definitely
them best I think Khaled collabs. Like in them early years, bro said, "I am a beast.
feed
Feed
me
me
rappers
rappers and
and
feed
feed me
me beats."
beats.
Come on,
Yo,
man.
and
Yeah,
not to
yeah,
interrupt you, but I don't know if you've seen the Joe and Jada podcast where he talks about that going to Wayne to ask him to be on the verse. And Fat Joe, at that point, he was like, "Bro, I had that song. That was
yeah.
mine."
Yeah, I do remember that. I do
Yo,
remember him saying that. Feel
that
like he
would
had the
kill me.
best verse.
Yeah, and he had to walk out. He's like, "Damn, man, why'd you have me ask this guy to be on the verse?" And it's like, just like, but there was so much respect too from Fat Joe. So
Mhm.
respect to the Joe and Jada podcast. But that was a funny story, man. When he
Yeah.
told him about that, that had me dying.
That's like having a 30-point game, but you look up and the dude on the other team got 50. You're like, damn, I thought I was hooping. I really thought I was hooping.
And I mean, he definitely came off on that one. So that's a great answer for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. And then as well, do you have a favorite like Wayne? I say mixtape song or Wayne remix because there's a lot of beats that Wayne has got on and say, "Give me that." Do you got a favorite like Wayne remix?
So, I mean, I'm gonna go back to just kind of the beginning for me
Mm-hmm.
and the upgrade you freestyle. I can literally remember I was like, I used to leave my house early just to get out the house because my parents were a little bit, conservative. So I would leave early and
Mm-hmm.
wait, in a sense, for my homies to hit me up. And I remember I had made a CD that night and I put that one on it. I heard like the first couple lines, downloaded it, put it on the CD. That's how I was back then. I didn't need to hear the whole song.
Yeah,
I just,
yeah,
oh, okay,
yeah.
cool, put it on the
Little
CD.
snippet. All right, that's enough.
And
You're coming.
and I remember just sitting in this parking lot, just chilling, and I put it on, and like that came on, and I couldn't wait to like meet up with the homies and be like, bro, like you got to hear this, and like that was just one of those songs that like on top of a bunch just became like just the anthems for going out at night and just having that not like secret, but like, did you hear the way?
Yeah, just
you know,
knowing like
like because if you were somebody that knew about it, I was like, all right, we aligned,
yeah,
we
yeah,
aligned.
same level, same level. Dang, that's such a good answer that was gonna be mine. That's how good of an answer that
Ooh.
was. But I got so many Wayne freestyles that I love that I can pivot. Um,
Mm.
I'm gonna go. Uh, damn, maybe the wasted or the swag surf
I mean,
or maybe let's do it.
oh,
He the first no ceilings like all the no ceilings hard, but that first no ceilings, like bro, was just going insane.
Right.
And then I already said three. Just throw a fourth one in there. um, underrated shootout by Soldier Boy. And
Okay.
he like shoot into my fucking
Yes,
hand
yes, yes,
fall
yes,
off.
yes,
Your track
yes.
stars. The gunshot ran y'all off. I pop like a soda, watch the can fall off. I can kill y'all
And
and y'all
y'all
boss.
boss.
Shotguns, handguns, louder than a band drum. You in with the drum major. Let me play you that anthem. Bang, 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 bang. Call it heavy.
I say bang.
Bang, bang, bang. Call it like. Come on, man.
Nah, man, that's why we had to do this. And this might be like a two-parter episode because there's just so many Wayne songs, so many moments that we could
Mm-hmm.
talk about. But just happy to start 2026, giving flowers to, one of the best out there,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 100%. I feel like Wayne has influenced. I feel like Wayne has a big influence on even the new rappers that we hear come out
Of
today.
course, man.
Like
Of course.
a
Of
lingering
course.
influence over hip hop.
You know
Like,
what I mean? I mean, there's rappers that rap over beats that, that I think he kind of started that whole like rapping over, someone else's beat. You know what I
mm-hmm.
mean? That whole concept of like, yo, I respect what you did, but I want to do something else on
Yeah,
it
let me
too.
get that real quick.
Right? And I'm like, yeah, like that's what's up.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that Wayne I feel like contribute to the game that he don't even get credit for. Like even something as small as I'm not 100% sure if this is true, but I feel like Wayne invented the rapping and saying a wrong word and saying oops I mean and like just flipping that. Like that's something I see
Mm,
done a
mm,
lot
mm,
now,
mm,
but
mm,
like Wayne
mm,
are
mm.
really oops I mean and
That's
yeah.
true. That's
Yeah, yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah.
That's true.
Super creative, super original. I felt like Wayne has been yeah, just Wayne appreciation, man.
100%, man. 100%. You know.
And who's your favorite person for Wayne to collaborate? Like favorite Wayne collaborator. Anytime you see Wayne featuring so and so featuring Wayne, you
Mm.
automatically hit and play.
I'm gonna go with Drake. You know what I mean? I think they have a healthy just amount of just bangers in my
Yeah.
opinion. You know what I mean? There's from every year I think they have a collab song that just definitely was on the top of my list.
Mm-hmm.
The one that comes to mind, of course, is the motto. That
Motto.
one to this day doesn't matter where I'm at, who I'm with. Like that song comes on, everyone's having a good time. So I definitely have to go with Drake.
Drake. Yeah. Yeah. They got so many Wayne and Drake. And I feel like even some of the like mixtape stuff, like even the stuff that's not like, original like Billboard hits, like Untouchable or Unstoppable, I believe.
Yes,
And then the Ignorant Freestyle, Ransom. Ransom,
Ransom.
by the way, not to make this a about Drake, but Ransom was the first time I heard Drake. That's my first Drake and Wayne collab I ever heard in my life.
Ah,
And from that point, they've never disappointed. Like that was the first one I heard, and like up until the last one I heard, still fire. So
exactly, exactly.
I'm gonna have to steal that answer too and say Drake.
Nah, I mean,
I do love when Wayne collab with Kobe on the Kobe song.
rest in peace, Kobe.
Kobe doing work, 2-4 on my shirt. I'm the greatest on he the greatest on the earth. Yeah. That was a GOAT collaboration. My favorite basketball player ever and my favorite rapper ever to like coexist like that. That was all time for me. But yeah, if we go a musician, I'm gonna have to say Drake too. Joel
100%.
Santana though, an honorable mention. I can't
Yo,
feel my
yo,
yeah,
that's crazy
yeah.
because like my girl she likes Wayne and like I'm a little bit older than her, so I've been playing some of my Wayne stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's some tracks where like I had to tell her like Joel's can hold his own.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah,
not one of
yeah.
those that was like, oh skip, get to Wayne. No, no.
Nah, nah, nah. We gonna
He
listen
was
to
the type
Joel's
that
verse too.
thank you. You can let him go because like he was definitely spitting some bars, man. Like shout out to Joel's man,
Shout
because
out
like
Joel's.
that's a great answer. Great
Yeah,
answer.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And currency.
And
I'll throw
Currency, the
currency
hot
out there.
spitter. Yep,
Thank you.
yep. I ain't gonna lie. Gutter. I ain't gonna lie. That demolition, like
That
Gutter got some
demolition
crazy joints with
freestyle.
Wayne. Yeah.
Yo, no, I mean Wayne has some like some heavy hitters around him, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I respected about him. He wasn't scared to have other people that around him that were good as him, or
Yeah.
maybe even better sometimes. Like that's what I respected about him. It wasn't just like, oh, me. He would bring people that was like, yo, like, yeah, gutter.
Gutter gutter.
I started following him just separately. I downloaded stuff
Man, I'm
just gutter
telling you,
because I was like, bro, he came off.
Wayne turned me to a gutter gutter fan, Jay Mills fan,
Currency,
Currency,
like,
Tyga.
oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
definitely.
Do you what's your favorite Wayne album of all time? That's a
I'm gonna
tough one.
probably say the Carter Three, man, with a Millie.
I Millie.
That when that came out, that's when to me Wayne was at like the. I mean, he's still up there, but that was like nobody could touch him.
Yeah, top
No
of the world.
genre,
Mm-hmm.
no one could touch him in Carter Three. The T Pain song, "Get Money." Oh
If you
man,
got money and you know it. Yeah.
man,
T
just
Pain is another good Wayne collaborator.
that's true.
That is
They have
another
some
good
like
one.
deep ones
They,
that like they do. You know, Studio Love is it? What is it like in the studio? In the
oh
studio.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's
And they're supposed to do a whole album. I think T Wayne. I'm the rapper. He's a singer.
I heard about it.
Yeah.
Y'all can do it,
They still
man.
can do
Trust
it.
me. We
I would
going
definitely tap in right now.
exactly. You know.
My favorite Wayne album is it alternates between the Carter 3 and Carter 2 depending on like my
Oh.
mood. Like if I'm on some like need to get it, hungry, need to feel that, that hunger, it's Carter 2. Carter 3, I feel like I like when I feel a little more like I don't know, like flexy, I don't know, like wanting to flex and flaunt. But
Right.
Carter 2, when I like need to ground myself and
Hey.
like, dang, for that reason, I'm gonna have to say Carter 2 actually. Love Carter 3, but I'm gonna have to say Carter
Right. Nah, there's just some songs on there. Like I just remembered it. I don't remember the name of it, but
2.
it's like I think it's like one of the last songs, and he's just like talking about just he's talking like
Mm-hmm.
he's just talking at the end of a song about like Al Sharpton and just about why drugs are in the hood and like he was definitely talking and like I felt like for me at least and I'll just speak for me I felt like that was kind of like the last time like Wayne was like talking to us what I mean
Is that misunderstood?
it might yeah
Uh.
and at the end he's just
Yeah. He
talking
just
he's just like I
yeah.
don't want to know why but it's just you could tell that like he means what he's saying at the end of that song it's
Yeah.
just like I know over time people have said what they said about him about his views and all that and it's like
Mm-hmm.
hey that's another conversation but that song alone I was like oh he knows
He knows what's going
he's
on.
talking
Yeah, that and the that reminds me of which is a mixtape song. The Georgia Bush? No, George Bush?
yes
No, Georgia. It was the Luda
Georgia
remix.
yeah
Yeah. He got off on that too.
right
Um,
that's yeah
yeah. Okay. Um, Misunderstood. That's Carter 3. Yep.
yeah man
Yeah. So Carter 3 for you, Carter 2 for me. But I can go the other way depending on the day because I do love Carter
100
3. Carter 4 hard too, bro.
I mean,
Not a
there's
human
pieces of
being.
every Carter that I would stand by.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I mean, you know, as he's gotten older, of course, the topics have changed, and just like I'm not going through the same thing, so the
Hmm.
music isn't hitting me the same. But I can still respect, the work and the, just Wayne being Wayne. And
Yeah.
hey,
All right. Favorite Wayne like mixtape then? I know the album's one thing, but Wayne kind of has two legacy. He has like
he's
a
like Kobe with the
mainstream
two
legacy.
jerseys,
Yeah. That is a great comparison.
bro.
That is a great comparison. Yeah.
I just thought like he really, yeah, he's right. You're right. Like he really is, But my bad.
He's like Kobe with the two jerseys though. Yeah, the two legacies, the album mainstream Wayne, and then the mixtape underground gutter Wayne.
Telling you,
That's a great
man.
metaphor. So what mixtape for you?
Man.
I feel like this tougher than the album question, honestly.
Yeah, it is, man. It is. I mean, I'm gonna go with No Ceilings
No ceilings?
because that was a movement. I mean, I think it was a worldwide movement.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was just like, I mean, swag surfing, um, shoot,
Wasted.
wasted. Watch my shoes.
Oh, watch
Watch my
my shoes.
shoes. That was oh my
Yeah, that beat's
goodness, man.
crazy.
And it was like it was a time because it was like you'd go out into like parties and clubs and people would be playing it. Like it was played like regularly. So that's what made it even better. Was that
Mhm.
everyone got to kind of enjoy this mixtape Weezy because beforehand, like you said, it's only certain people that knew that other Weezy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But once like No Ceilings came out, I felt like it started to kind of everyone started to be like, okay, all right, you know what I mean? Like you got to at least know one No Ceiling song
Got
to
to.
be in this party. Sorry, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah. And like you said earlier with like him leading the way with the remix and other people beats. And not to say that other people didn't do that before Wayne, but
No, no.
you would hear Wayne's version like in the club though, like or like at the party. Like that didn't used to happen. Like someone would remix your song and then you would just listen to it on YouTube, like, oh, this person did this version, blah blah blah. Like, no. They might not even play the original version. It
Exactly.
might just be Wayne. Lock
That
my
is so true.
CEO up, but I'm the CEO. Fuck. Prison in February. I ain't in no rush. Um,
That's so true.
yeah,
Like the
yeah.
first time you hear a song, it might be Wayne's verse on
Yeah,
that song.
and you might go back and figure out like, oh, this isn't even Wayne's. Well, it is now, but
It
like
is now. Exactly.
originally, this wasn't
Exactly.
Wayne's song. Yeah,
Nah, man. And I
that's
felt
crazy.
like the music industry just like they respected it. They were just like, you know what, man? You know what I mean? You're doing good with this. You're not using my track and like dissing me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You're
yeah,
just
yeah.
using my track and just doing your thing. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
that's hey, we're all creatives, we're all artists, and we should be able to, collab like that, even if it's not literally us on the track together. It's like, yo, that's a fire beat. I want to do something with it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, as long as you're not dissing me on it.
Yeah, and he would use like your inspiration, sometimes even your cadence. So it's like, in a sense, it is really a collab. Like you inspired him to murder your beat.
That's true. Like about keeping your cadence or the chorus. Like yes,
Mm-hmm. Yep,
yes,
yep.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So definitely, definitely.
My favorite Wayne mixtape, I probably have to go. It's crazy because you have, well, he has more mixtapes than this, but I feel like the solidified ones is the Dedication catalog,
Correct.
the Drought catalog,
Mm,
and then the No Ceilings catalog.
yeah, I like it.
That's like Kobe's like 3P. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you really can't go wrong with any of these. Um, I think I'ma go I might have to go Dedication though.
Yeah, man.
The DJ drama aspect of it,
Yeah.
just the
Yes.
like the real mixtape like
You're right.
drama. You know what I'm saying?
Download it for
Canon?
free. It was just I remember that piff. Download it, easy peasy. It was for the people. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I mean? The
yeah.
dedicate. Yeah, dedication.
Dedication. Freaking Sports Center on there. Cover my tracks like butter, so where the bread be. I say beef is dead meat. Who that the president? Yeah, me. No one scared me. So you ain't gotta double dare me, hear me loud and clearly. Rats aren't yeah.
Man, find
He,
blood in your earpiece.
earpiece.
Like, come on, y'all.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like if you know, you know. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
yeah, yeah. Like the Wayne movement, and on that post I had put, it was just crazy seeing so many people different comments because it's like you got Wayne fans from all different time periods. Like,
Look at us. I mean, bro. I mean, honestly. I mean, I'm a little bit older than you, but I remember this was always a combo we'd always come back to when we
mm-hmm,
worked in the shop. Like
mm-hmm.
Wayne, just like some of the songs that you've heard, I've heard. Like, so it's a beautiful thing to be able to do this, man.
Shout out Wayne, man. Shout out Wayne.
So
So yeah, man. As far as my post goes, through that we seen a lot of people commenting about their favorite Wayne moments, lyrics, etc. So if you identify as a Lil Wayne fan and you
yeah,
want to show love, drop a comment, a lyric, favorite album,
a
favorite
GIF.
moment, a GIF. Drop a GIF, man. But yeah, man, just want to show appreciation to Wayne. So if you got anything to say in the comments, leave it below.
Appreciate that, my man.
100%, brother.
And that's another episode of Room 310. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
If none of this ever happened and I stayed in Carolina instead, I probably have a couple bands saved under my bed. I probably have a cute chick laid up with me, yeah, but instead, I wanted more. See, you want a meal, you gotta go get a plate. My life was good, I've been going for great.